EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Hands up, BAT!
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Joe Mixon trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Andy Dalton. Eluding the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. They run for it with Mixon. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Gilbert nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Evans leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Gilbert, and he's going to keep it here. And the ball is knocked out, and the Bengals grab it.
When I see a play like I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Give them 17 at a Cincinnati first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back to Mixon on first down. He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the Browns' 19-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On third down, Mixon. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. They'll run with Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
180! 56. Here we go, D.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 65 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, 67 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, watch it, watch it.
Hey, alert.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Mayfield to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
56, Mike, 56. Rabbit. 56.
Hey, alert.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They'll run here with Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Get the ball.
On 1st down, Mixon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And now to the air. Dalton being chased out left. He finds his running back, Mixon. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receiver...
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. They'll try and run with Bernard. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
56. Here we go, D. Here I come.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Kings.
Hey, watch the backfield.
3rd and 7.
Watch out.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Now on 2nd and 16, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain... The last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Hey, high 7. Hurry, hurry.
42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, as the first half is winding down, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here, as that's taken up close to the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead. Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation. Or go 4 verticals because why not? Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards. And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call. A run for Nick Chubb. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield extending the arm. Oh, yes, it works. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Mayfield now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a first down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. He's at the 40. 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there. Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone. In that tip drill, what do you yell? For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception. Different teams. Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a two-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word. Oski. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. He's got the first down here inside the 30. A big run by Kareem Hunt. 42 yards. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs. And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. extra point by Seibert up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now they run with Mixon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 yards there and a Bengal first. On first down, Mixon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. On third down, Mixon. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on fourth down.
Check. Front down.
368. 2-2. Move.
Motion.
Here you go. 368.
Switch gears.
2-2. Move.
They'll try on fourth. Here's Dalton. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. To throw, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard on the third down throw, and that leads to a fourth down.
Regular. Hey, echo.
On fourth down, they snap it to Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The Browns on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Let go defense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
152 final.
They'll run on first down. Hunt, and only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Again, it's Mixon. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for the Bengals. 43 yards. Dalton. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. He's back to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mayfield now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 42, Mike 42. And here we go. Watch the pass.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Pistol.
Back. He's coming. We got double up.
Regular.
Hey, Mike's
Brixton, Travis.
4.
Hey. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Hey, alert three.
I got you.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered.